Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome back to another reading by Tam Predicts, and I'm here with another reading, a different kind of reading, like I always say. Today I'm going to use my new cards. Yay! The unicorn cards. They are beautiful cards. I'm going to use them often, so you will see me using them, later on in the readings and other readings too. Look at these; they are so pretty. They're so elegant. I want to say the way the font is, everything is. It's beautiful, very minimalistic, but very beautiful. So when I just touched them and I felt the energy, it was suddenly, like I have to use them right now and I have to do a reading, give a reading. Though I was tired from a lot of readings and my throat goes in between, so don't mind that, please. So I've made three piles here. I know you can't see it. I wish I could show you, but yes, there are three piles, and I'm going to hold them out. So this is pile number one, and on top of it is the unicorn card. So pile number one, I know you can't read it because right now it's mirroring. That's how I'm recording. This is pile number two. This is pile number three. I will also do channel messages. Whatever comes to me in my mind while I'm doing the reading, I'm going to give you. Like I always do, channel messages. And like I tell you, I'm a psychic tarot reader and a medium, so I read my cards very differently. Not what's written. Sometimes I have my own interpretation. Not sometimes. I think always. And that is the channel messages my guiding spirits give me, and my ascended masters and my archangels. I took one highlight of the day and I put it in this box. And let's see, this is for all of you. So whoever is listening to this, maybe one of you, like I always say, two of you, many of you needed this message, and it is flight. And number nine, I did a reading today, and number nine came out so strongly, and I told her that whatever you do it on, when it adds up to a number nine or something about the number nine, because it's going to be lucky for you. So maybe this is also to be included in the message, and this is for all of you. Not it's regardless of which pile do you pick up later on. And it says, let your creative imagination fly. So it is a time of creativity. Whenever you listening to me, it is time to let go of any barriers that come in between us when we are trying to create something, because creativity actually needs a great imagination. And I think you have a great imagination, and don't bind that imagination, because nothing sometimes we think, we're thinking so differently or out of the box, and will people accept it? Yeah, yes, people will accept it, because it's boring to think normal. And I think it's great to use your imagination to create things. That's what you need when you need to create. You need to think differently than what others are doing. Maybe there's a message that if you are trying to go for a project, or if you're trying to win something, just do things a bit differently, and that's how you're going to win. So that's the first message. So these are three piles. You can choose pile one, two, three. They're not different. It's just that I put the decks and they look the same. It's not a color that you need to choose. It's just a number that comes in your head when I'm talking to you, or whatever number you got attracted to. So I'm going to start with pile number one, and let us see what are the messages for pile number one. So let's see the first unicorn message. It says invisibility. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. So that's a huge message. So maybe that's what flight also came out, that you need to be more creative. Invisibility is you're not doing much. It could be that you're doing the same boring stuff and people are not noticing you. So that I think sits in the reading well. It is also, if you wear the cloak of invisibility, if you don't talk in the office, in a relationship, the other person doesn't know you actually exist or not. Sometimes we have to talk, sometimes we have to keep our opinion, sometimes we have to have a different point of view so others can notice us. So this is that you need to be more creative, need to be more unique. I think it's also expressing yourself. Sometimes you become the silent partner, like probably in a relationship, or could be a job or something, and you don't you don't talk or something, and the other person doesn't really care that you're there or not. If you want to shine, you have to talk, you have to put your opinion, you have to give a point of view, or you have to say what you're feeling. Otherwise people will not even notice you that you are in a room, and I don't think you want that. So whatever you're going to do, remember that to take off that cloak of invisibility, or the boring thing that you've been doing again and again, and you need to put that aside and actually face the world. The way probably could be changing yourself, your look. That's another thing. That's another channel message that I'm getting with pile number one. You actually wanting to change yourself. It could be shedding some pounds or kgs or whatever, whatever you use to calculate or whatever system you use. So I think it's shedding weight also, and changing your look, or you fed up of your look. That's another message that I get. You're really fed up of your look, and look is not, probably you want to change your hair color, probably you want to change, wear lenses, or change the color of your eye, probably you want to do something different which will also make you feel nice. And I think you've been having that feeling that I want to probably chop my hair off, I want to make them shorter, something different, about yourself. It's guys, I'm not saying that you don't like the way you look. It's like you want to change the way you look, add something, do a little bit, do something to your hair, or tie them up differently. So there is something about it that you have to be probably different to stand out. It could be a competition about something. It's I think you need to push your limits. That's the first card, and that's what it's saying. And flight was right, the card was right here when I said it's the highlight for all of you, all the piles. It actually means be creative, be original, do things differently. I think that's the big message for pile number one. As we start, let's see if there are different messages. Remember, guys, I always say this is not a specific reading. This is a general reading, so might or might not resonate. All the messages might not resonate. So just take what sits in your situation or resonates with you. Let's see what the Moonology card is saying. Show the world the real you. What else do you want? Actually, it is so right. So let your creativity take flight. Don't wear the cloak of invisibility. Show the world the real you. You can do it. You can take up any challenge, or you can shine. And you've not been showing the world the real you. It could also be in a relationship. You become very different. You're not telling the person who you really are, and that will spoil the relationship, because you can't become who you are not. And later on, it will start coming out. How much can you actually we can't really hide our true selves, and that's what the card is saying, that you need to show the real you. And it's all about, I get, because it's Aquarius, I also get a lot of water signs. This is for you. You need to come out of your shell and show the world who you really are, what you're really made of. I think you've had a lot of, sorry, I think you've had a lot of relaxed time in between. You got to get things going. It's also, I'm getting the message, got to get things into action. This is the time for you to shine. That's another message that I get. So we're sitting in October, though I want to say it's a timeless reading. Whenever you're listening to it, I'm going to call it the unicorn reading, because that's my new deck. And I think this unicorn reading is timeless, and this guidance is meant for you. This message is meant for you. So just don't get bounded by the old and boring, and just do something new. Let's see what the sigil card says. Eternity, bound with someone, you're going to meet someone who's going to stay with you for eternity, or you're going to use these words. The relationship is for eternity. If it's a job, it's also that you've been in the job for a long time. If it's a new job, I think you will stay in this job for a long time. And if there are two people together, I think you've just taken a vow or something, that we are going to be with each other for eternity. This is forever. I get the words forever when I talk to you. That's another channel message. So I get forever. I also get, you mean the world to me. That's another message that I get with this card. It's also wanting to know someone better, more closely, two people moving towards each other in a relationship, knowing each other better. That's what I get. Wanting to connect, you wanting to connect with someone. I think you've not connected with the person for long. You're missing someone, and you want to connect with the person. The person is a number 8, or you're a number 8, or you were born in August, or the person is born in August. That's what I get. I also get the number 2. Maybe the person is a number 2. So there will be a connection. There'll be a connection with someone which you will say will last forever, which you will want to last forever. Or the other person will say these words to you, or have already said these words to you when you're listening to this. Let's see what the keepers of the light say. Love and peace. There's love in your life. Choose peace. Also, if there's a situation where you have to choose something, I'm going to say choose peace. Don't fight, please. I think be the person who's more wise, and choose the path of peace, because there could be a fight, there could be a tiff. Don't need to do that. I think this, another message that I get is, this situation can be managed peacefully. Okay. So don't need to blow up the situation. Okay, don't need to make a mountain of the situation. That's what I get. And I feel a lot of love. I feel you feel motherly towards someone. There's a lot of love, or your mother is close to you, or you miss your mother. That's another thing I get. Or you're mothering someone. you know uh, uh, Probably that's how you feel towards someone. You really care for someone. It's like a mother. That's the feeling that I get from this card. And you love the color blue is what I get. I feel you love the color blue, though there's a pink here, but I think it's blue. And I also get the words blossoming. So this relationship or something is blossoming into something else, something more committed. Let's see what the romance angels are saying. Express your love. This group doesn't say much, is it? You've not been talking much. You've not been telling the other person you love the person. And it's like the girl is really waiting for the other one to say it, and the other one is waiting. So if you're a girl, you're really wanting the guy to say, express his love, and if you're the guy listening to this, you're really wanting her to express it. She's looking at you longingly, he's looking at you longingly. I think one of you both are not saying it, or one of you is not saying the words the other one wants to hear. That's also another message that I get. Okay. And I also get the words, go forth, just say it, don't think much. That's what I feel. I feel 17 number. Again, I get an 8. I don't know what's with 8 today. I get a lot of 8 in this pile. Karma is going to come back, or this is what you believe in. So you've done good for someone, good will come back. If you've done something bad for someone, I don't want to say bad, but yeah, you're not going to feel nice. That's what I feel. And I also feel that you believe in karma a lot. And I think something good came back to you. That's what I feel. And another message I also get, it's the person you've met in your life recently, you feel it's all your good karma that they are in your life, or it's something that you've done. You said these words, that I did something good in life and that's why the person is in my life. That's good karma. That's what I feel. I think you've attracted good karma. I have to pick that card up, which I always do. I am sorry. uh, let's see what the energy deck is saying. Woman holding a coin. So I think you're going to get money soon enough. You're going to put money together. You're going to put money together for a house. You're going to buy something big. I get this pile is putting money and is holding money. You're also attracting others because of money. I don't know what it means to you, but yes, you have the money, and the others know that. They listen to you because you've made money. You've made money recently, and the others know that you put your hard work and you were smart, and this is how you get money. Maybe you give lessons to other people how to make money. This is what I get. You also have a throne. I don't know why I got the word idolizes. Somebody idolizes you. You're an idol to someone, for someone, and you're attracting something with money. I don't know what it is. You've manifested money. You attracting buyers with money. You kind of showing that I'm a big businesswoman or something. I have the money, so it's good to get my project or something to do with that. The money is attracting money. Probably that's what I get. Or you're showing them how I will multiply your money. So there's something to do with money here. Good beginnings. Be impulsive. This is all about being impulsive, taking that plunge, taking that, going, jumping, and just knowing that you will fly. That's what I get. This is a person who has no cares in this world. And I feel you have a partner also who's going to be with you on this journey. You both think the same way. And I think there is happiness lying ahead. You know it. Unless you take the risk, you will not get where you wanted to get in life. And I think there is happiness after you take the plunge or whatever you do. Be a little more daring. It's almost challenging life. You're a businesswoman. Whoever is picked up pile number one is wanting to do business or is doing good in your business. Or if you are doing business and you wanted to ask me, how will my business go? I think the business will go well. That's what I feel. It's commanding. It's almost like commanding forces. I also feel you're going to recruit people for your business soon. And your eyes are really still on the future, though you look back sometimes and you wonder if you did the right thing by doing business. I get that also for you. Uh, but there's somebody who's in command. You're in command. And people think well of you. They know that you can manage business very well. I don't know why I get this, but yes, this is totally a businesswoman. I'm not going to say a businessman, sorry guys, but I think it's a total, I'm getting a businesswoman, whoever is watching this pile. So let's see, I'm going to move to pile number 2. I should have an announcement bell. Pile number 2. I know you cannot see 2 written 2, but this is pile number 2. Let's see, what are your messages? My throat is going bad. Unicorn, manifestation. You guys are manifesting something big. You got what you manifested. This group is big time into manifestation. You also like painting. That's what I feel. You painted a unicorn. You painted a white horse. So you get attracted to white horse. You get attracted to a lot of white. I get a lot of white, aura with this one, and a lot of calmness. And I think painting gives you a lot of calmness. That's what I feel. You feel calm when you create something. That's another thing. Probably the flight message is like, Don't bind yourself about what you're creating. Like if you are used to creating painting flowers, so it's do something else, that might be great for you. And this is also somebody, eyeing more, actually looking up at the skies and say the sky is mine. I want to touch the sky. So this is someone who's aiming higher, aiming for more things in life. And I also get childhood friends. You missing your childhood friends. I also get the number 3 here. Though the number is 10, the number is 10 also. So you could be a 10 number, or you could be born in October. But I also get a lot of 3 here. I don't know why. I get anything that happens to you will, happens to you. It's a multiple of 3, on 3, 6, 9. Focus on a vision beyond yourself, and your unicorn will help you. So it is also focusing not just on yourself, but on your vision. Okay. So probably it's time not to spend time with yourself, but to focus on your vision. Set your goals right, focus on the visions. I think the guardian angels and the unicorn is here to help you. That's what I feel. I also feel you're a person who loves mountains, or loves Switzerland. I don't know why I got that suddenly when I was talking. Loves Switzerland, or a place like that where it's very cold. Snow-capped mountains, and it's cold throughout the year. I get that kind of a place too. I don't know. Another word I get is cold. Were you coming from the cold, or did someone give you a cold shoulder? Somebody did go cold for some time, wasn't in touch with you. I don't know why. I just suddenly got this message. Somebody who's a 7 number. I don't know if it's a 7 number, but you also are looking for that person. That's another message. I told you I read it very differently. It's what messages I get at that time. You're waiting for someone, looking up in the skies. Are you missing someone? Are you waiting for someone? It's like looking at planes, or something like that. That's what I feel. But I feel you love paintings. I also feel you love love the museums like Paris and all. Where you can see a lot of paintings, or you want to go there. There's been this thought, if you pick this pile up, it's a really different messages that I'm getting for this pile. So let's see what are the other messages. Be bold and make the first move. So you got the flight card. That was for everybody, and it's saying be bold and make the first move. So don't stop yourself from taking the plunge, or doing something risky, or missing an opportunity because it doesn't, it's not really what you are used to doing. That's what I get. So just go for it. I think my words for you is just go for it. You don't need to stop. I don't I That's a channel message. Don't wait for more than a month, okay, to do what you wanted to do. That's what I feel, because you'll lose the opportunity. So whenever you're listening to this reading, remember guys, it's a timeless reading. Whenever you're listening to this reading, try to manage it within a month, whatever you wanted to do. Sorry guys, I might have to drink some water. You'll have to hold on. If you keep listening to the messages, sorry, I'm just going to drink. Yeah, let's see what are the keepers of the light. I hope my throat doesn't go too bad. Normally I keep my medicine with me, but I can't see the medicine in here. So I'm going to stop and record again, otherwise if my throat goes too bad, I'm sorry guys. Like, I don't stop a reading because my messages have to be given. So I'm going to go faster. Normally I've been going slower. Love and acceptance. Accept someone in your life. The person needs acceptance. You also need to accept a fact. That's another message that I get. You need to accept um, somebody's faults. That's another message. Yes, those are the messages coming to me. You need to accept a person the way the person is. Okay, it could be a he or a she, depending on who's listening to me. Sorry guys, sorry for this. I promise I'll have my medicine next time and then talk, but I can't help it. I really wanted to do this reading, and I've been wanting to do it since morning. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Be loving with someone, okay? I feel you've had a fight and you've said really nasty things to someone. I feel you really need to apologize, okay? You really, somebody's upset with you. Especially, I feel somebody's upset. You said something to someone, and the person has gone cold. Maybe that's what the message was. The person is gone cold and is not talking to you because you've said things you weren't supposed to say, and the person is really hurt in the heart. That's the message that I get, guys. Sorry, the person is really hurt. I think you've got to accept that it was your mistake. That's another message that I get. Yeah, you've been anxious, you've been waiting for the other person to call, you've been upset about it, or the other person is upset about it. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry for this. I normally keep my medicine here. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, my throat hasn't been good for like 3 months now. So I'm going to go quickly over the messages because I want to finish pile number three also. You are anxious or the other person is anxious because one of you has been nasty to the other one. You've been thinking about it a lot. Why did the person say this? Why did the person mean this? Did I hurt the person? What did I do to get so much anger from the person? Was it my mistake? So the other person is also deliberating what's happened. Should the person talk to you? Should the person come back? Will you come towards the person, or the person will come towards you? There's a lot of messages here, a lot of different messages. You're holding your heart. You're holding your heart. You didn't mean it. You really hurt someone. I don't know why. Group number two, what did you do? Sorry, you've hurt someone. Somebody is not happy what you did with them. The person is very sad, and that's when I am getting the sadness. Actually, I'm getting tears. It's like I'm not crying, but because I'm coughing. But yes, I'm getting tears here. Somebody is sad. I get the word hurt again. Really heartbroken. Your words were very piercing. Your words didn't do good to the other person. I think you need to mend this. You've almost broken the person, and the person was really good to you. That's another message that I get. Okay. Yeah, I get with this, I get a lot of crying. It's almost crying rivers, like we normally say. The person is crying, or you cry, or you've realized, or it's too late that you realized what you did to the other person. That's what I feel. Guys, what did you do? The person is not really happy. Okay, for some other people, the other message is I'm getting a number eight a lot. So your hard work will be paid. Okay, remember that. I get it a lot for the earth signs. So if you've been really working hard for all these months, you are up for a promotion. You are up for a change in designation, or there's money coming your way. There's a surprise coming in your way. Probably it's a bonus also. Stay away from trouble. You've already fought with people. I think there were a lot of people. I think the fight started with two people and got a lot of people got involved in the whole thing. That's another message that I get with this card. So it wasn't a fight between two people, or started with two people, and then the third one came, the fourth one jumped into it, and it really became messy, and you've hurt each other, all of you. That's what I get. Honeymoon, great. For some of you, you are actually thinking of marriage with the person, and you are going to get married soon. I get within 6 months. I also get within 3 months. So whenever you listen to this, you already made plans for your honeymoon. You know where all you will be going. That's what I feel. Or you already, that's another message that I got, that you've just met that person and you love the person so much, or you really, are getting so attached to the person that you're already thinking about that honeymoon and all that engagement, the period. That's what you're thinking about. You want to spend your whole entire life with this person. That's what I get. That's another message. So already preparing to go, already preparing your itinerary and everything. That's what I get. And you really love the person. There's a lot of love. I get the person, the one of you is a Libra. I get. That's what I get. Or you're a Piscean. One of you is a Piscean. That's another message. Oh, so you're in awe of something, or someone is in awe of you, or there is something you're going to create that people are going to say, wow, what really did you create? There is some kind of a creation with this card, and there's not much time you have to create something. I don't know why. I also feel somebody creating a baby. How sweet. There's a news of conception with this card. That's another message that I got. So if you really wanted a baby, if you wanted any guidance like that, this is your card then. I feel soon enough. That's another message that I get. I feel 3 months from now. I get big 3 months. I get big 3 months with this. There's a baby on his way. And I don't know why, but I get so much of a baby boy. Or you just had a baby boy. One of you had a baby boy. I get a very baby boy energy in this one. Let's see what are the other messages. I think I've done all the cards in this one. Those were the messages for pile number two. Sorry for the coughing in between. I couldn't help it. My throat is always perpetually bad, I think, now. So let's move on to pile number three. Pile number three, the unicorn card. Let's see what we have for you. Blessings. Count your blessings, and the good in your life will multiply. We always keep crying about what we don't have in life. But I think we need to count our blessings and thank God, and have gratitude for God and for other people, that whatever we have is a blessing. It's almost, this person has everything the person needs. In his house, everything. and the family is happy with him. That's what I feel. And I also got a bit of music. I don't know why I got a flute. I got a music. I don't know if you love listening to music. I got a very musical family. You all love listening to music. That's another message that I got. But you've got everything that you need to progress, is the word I got. For success is the word I got. And let's go with number three. Number three is great for blessings. And three is a powerful number for me. Also, I believe in a lot of three, three, six, nine. So those are great things for you. It's also, if you count your blessings, they're going to multiply. If you're going to be thankful to people, it's also being thankful to someone in your life, even your boss, even anybody who's there, even somebody who works for you. If you're thankful, you always receive their blessings. So just say thanks. We always forget to say thanks to people who do jobs for us or do little things for us, and um, we forget that that we have to say a thank you. We always crib about what's not right or what they haven't done right or what's not right happening in our life, but I think this is a beautiful card and it says all. Let's see what are the Moonology cards saying. Conclusions are within reach. So you've got the blessings. Something you wanted to know is coming to you. If you had a question in your mind and you wanted a yes, will I get married to the person? Yes. Will I get the job? Where? Yes. Will I get more money soon? Yes. Will things be okay? Yes. Will my health be okay? Yes. Health is a very big thing. Health will be okay. I feel this group wasn't really feeling well. One or two of you not really feeling well, and I get more of eyes and I get head, headaches or eyes, and I also get shoulder pain on the right. I also get that if you had something to do with the right arm or shoulder pain with on the right side of your body, I'm going to say right side now, I think you're going to be fine, don't worry. Divine healing, I told you this. I hadn't seen the cards, guys. This is about healing. This deck is about healing. Pile number three, there is something you need to heal from. You've just healed from something, okay? Because I said health here and I didn't say health word in any of the cards, and I just, the moment I picked up the cards, I was like, health, something to do with the health. Probably you weren't okay and you were feeling much better, or you were worried about somebody in the family and you wanted to know how the person will be. I think the person is going to recover, is going to be okay, don't worry. Sorry, I also want to say work with green color, okay? I feel green is going to be good for you. It's a color that heals. It's also color for Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is a archangel for healing. And there is divine healing, and it says honor your sensitivity. So somebody is really sensitive right now, a situation is very sensitive, somebody is very sensitive, so deal with the person well, okay? And it says retreat to recharge and heal. You have to slow down a bit. That's what I got. The word that I got is slow down. You need to recharge. You've done too much. On the move, on the move, on the move. You need to sit, you need to relax, because there's a lot you need to do, so you have to keep taking these breaks, okay? I feel you're a person who sleeps very late at night and gets up early. You're like, I have more to do. I wish there were 27 hours in a day, or there were more, and I could do more. You're already doing too much. I don't want you to have a breakdown because you're so tired. And because you're so tired, you're not getting good sleep is also another thing that I get. And I also get that you have medicines for sleep. Don't have that. You'll get addicted to it. You'll get used to it. Please try to calm yourself, meditate, calm your mind, and quieten your mind for some time. It's very difficult to clear our minds because a million things are going on in our mind. We also think of things we are not supposed to think. So, you know how much pressure we put on our mind and bodies. But I think you need to pause. I think this is a pile where you guys need to pause, heal, and then move forward, and then put the play button, not before that. Sorry, it says your light can support others. So you are healers also. You heal people. And I get a lot of crystals. Use crystals to heal people. I also get you read auras. You read people's auras. That's how you heal people. I don't know if it's all if you do Reiki or not, but I feel that's the kind of energy that I get. Let's see what the sigil card is saying. It's in euphoria. You're going to feel nice. Something is going to make you feel great. You're going to celebrate something. Something is going to give you a high. It's either a love situation or something that you did, or suddenly it's going to give you that high and you really didn't know it was going to happen. And it's going to be a pleasant surprise. Surprises can swing anyways. It can be bad, also it can be good. But guys, I think it's a pleasant surprise. Somebody from your past is coming back. That's another message that I get with this card. Somebody you had a lot of passion for, or someone who was really attracted to you or something like that, is going to come back into your life. dive in almost. It's going to be that quick. That's kind of, that's what I get the visual in my mind. It's like lightning, you know, somebody's going to come back in your life. You never thought the person is going to come back, and that's great news for you because you really missed the person and you thought the person is never coming back into your life. Let's see what the romance angel is saying. Pay attention to the red flags. Some of you need to be careful in a relationship. The other person is actually giving you all the hints. You're not taking any hints. So it's time to take the hints, mend the hints, mend the relationship. If there are problem, wherever the red flag is, you got to talk to the person and mend things totally. That's what I get. Let's see what are the other cards and what are they saying. Let your life go in a normal ebb and flow of life. I don't know if you believe in this like I believe in this. There is always there's a design for all of us. You know, there's a destiny. I'm going to say that we are all governed by destiny, and I'm a big believer of destiny. You know, if you have to go away, if you have to get something, if something has to come in your life, it will come. I don't know what it has to do with what you think, but that's the feeling that I get. You know, let life continue the way it is. That's the message I want to give to you with this card. You know, the sun rises at whatever time every time, sets at this time. The waves go hit the, on the beach, they go back, they hit the shore, they come back. So the message here is let life, don't control it right now. Whatever you're trying to control. So it could be a message for one of you. So don't control it. You know, let it just flow. This is meant to be. This is meant to be this way. Right now, it's not the time to stop the flow or disrupt anything. That's another message that I get. Don't disrupt anything. This is the way it has to happen in your life. Okay, if something is happening in your life, and even if you're not very happy, it is meant to happen this way. Within 7 days or 7 weeks you are going to get a raise in your job, okay, or more money or a project in your business. That's what I feel. Or something that you had invested in. I get a land situation, I get a house, I get a land, I get either your rental income will go up or you will the other message is you'll acquire more land. Or the other message that I get is you bought a land and you thought you're going to sell it in losses because you weren't getting a good deal, but I think you will suddenly get a great deal for you'll get a good deal for your land. That's another message that I get. That's great news. Some situation is going to, I told you there's a surprise in your, there's an element of something happening with lightning, you know. And it's not a tower card, but I think it's a death situation, but something will suddenly end, you know, and something new will begin. So endings are not always bad, remember that, but something will just be out of your life, or something will happen so suddenly you will not have time to react. But the new things that will come into your life will be better than what's happening. That's another thing that I get. So okay, maybe right now it's not a time to disrupt what's going on. It will happen on its own. Maybe that's the message with those two cards that I got, ebb and flow and with death. So stay clear of any fighting with anybody, or almost, going like that with us, not really with a sword, but that kind of a look towards someone, or trying to take on someone, or being angry with someone. I want you to avoid all these situations because I feel you've irritated with someone. That's the message that I'm getting. Somebody's really irritated you or said something which you really didn't like, and you're like, I'm going to, take revenge. Revenge is the word that I get with this group. What revenge are you going to take? And you half prepared for the battle. I don't think you're still ready. It's kind of a competition, or there's a battle. A battle doesn't mean a battle, with swords, but there is some kind of a presentation where you're half ready, you're not totally ready with it, and you're almost charging you. That's making you irritated. Something that is not getting complete is making you irritated. You're like, I wish it was in my hands. It's enough. I'm going to take control of the situation, but not with this mood, please. Don't take control of the situation. You're going to make it worse. Did I read this card? If I haven't, I'm just reading it. I don't know because it's all got mixed up. So whatever you wanted, conclusions are within reach. Whatever you started will end with a bang. Will be good. It's not that it ended and it's a bad ending. I think it's a big ending. Wow, it's a big ending in your life, and it's a big new beginning. Something big that happened in your life or you were a part of is ending, and something new is starting, maybe as big or bigger. That's another message. I don't know what it means to you because I'm sure there are a lot of people listening to it, but there is a message for you. And I feel you don't like the forest. That's another thing that really spooks you out. I don't know why. Trees spook you out. So that's a strange message, but yes, trees. You start hating the nights. Why have you started hating the nights? That's another thing I get. Or maybe the night is creeping you out, or you're scared. Or probably there is um, this night has to end. This creepy night, or the way it is, the dark night, or something like that. It has to end, and a new beginning has to start. Something, there's been a dark period. That's another message that I get in this pile. Some kind of a dark period you dealt with, and don't worry, it's going to be over. It's just going to phase out, and it's going to phase out. Even that phasing out will happen quickly, and you won't realize it because it's been going on. So those are the messages for all the three piles. Thank you so much for listening to me, and sorry for the coughing in between. Do like my channel, do hit the like button, and do tell me what kind of reading do you want, and I'll do that reading. And I hope you enjoyed the reading and my new deck. And do leave a comment. I always reply, and always interact with the people who keep watching my channel, and keep watching my channel, and do hit the like button. Remember that again, and do hit the bell notification button, so when I upload any video, and you know it first, and you can listen to it. So thank you so much, guys, and I am closing the session. Good night. Bye.